Hey besties, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, I am Sophia and I love reading romance books. First off, happy new year. Bit insane that we're now in 2023, but here we are. Hope it's a good one. Today I thought we could kickstart the new year with my January TBR, kind of as a fresh slate, a fresh start, set my goals for the year. I will be the first to say that my TBR this month is fucking ambitious. I don't have high hopes. Why don't I have high hopes, I hear you asking? Because I am going back to university literally next week to do a 12-week statistics course that's being condensed down into 4 weeks. So, you know, I'll be lucky if I read one book this month because I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of time. But I'm choosing to be hopeful. I've set my Goodreads goal this year for 50 books, which means, you know, my January doesn't necessarily have to be jam-packed. I'd like it to be, but I think I'm trying to be a little bit realistic. Although the 11 books on this month's TBR are not particularly realistic. But you know, a gal can hope. To be totally honest, this is probably more like my anticipated TBR for the next few months because I don't think I'm gonna get through it all this month, but like wishful thinking. And before we get into my unrealistic expectations of myself, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe because I would love to have you here. So actually, good news for this January, I've already finished a book this year. I started it last year, but I finished it on like the 2nd of January. So, you know, I have a guaranteed read for this month, which is always good. And my first read of this year, which I will actually tell you more about in my wrap up at the end of the month, but spoiler alert, I really loved it. This was Quarterback Snake by Candy Steiner. I finished this a couple of days ago, as I said. It was a 5-star read for me because the way that I could relate to the characters was just insane, and also the plot of like the forbidden romance because she's the coach's daughter and he's like the top quarterback on the football team at the university, and there's just so much sneaking around and like so much forbiddenness, and like it was just so good. It's like everything I want in a coach's daughter like top athlete romance, you know what I mean? So this, it really hit the spot. If you haven't read this yet, I really fucking recommend it. I also actually have a lot of dark romance on this month's TBR, which maybe is not the wisest choice because the mental health is a little bit spicy. Anyway, these next two are not dark romance. I've conveniently placed all of my contemporary romance at the start of the video. Anyway, so the next two books are actually the two like sequels to a book that I really loved in December. It made it to my top 10 of 2022. I will also link that video in whatever corner it is. But these two books, we have Wild at Heart and Forever Wild by K.A. Tucker. I absolutely adored Simple Wild so much. It had me bawling my eyes out, and then like it also simultaneously healed me. I literally love that book so much. I'm so in love with Kala and Jonah and just the entire environment and world of Bangor, Alaska in that book. Like it's giving small town romance, it's giving found family, it's giving everything I want and more. And so of course I have to pick these two up really soon. From what I've heard, there's not actually a whole lot that goes on in these two books. I think this one is basically just like fluff about Jonah and Kala, which I'm always happy to read. I'm not going to complain about that because we didn't get a whole lot of their relationship in the Simple Wild, so I'm very excited to like continue their story in this one. And then Forever Wild, I'm pretty sure is like a Christmas novella. Yeah, Mistletoe and Gingerbread. Okay, so it's a Christmas novella, and I'm pretty sure Kala's family comes and visits them in Alaska from, are they from Vancouver? I don't know, but I'm really excited for these two. I literally can't wait to get into them. I think they're gonna make me so happy. Next up, we actually have another small town romance. This is Always Mine by Laura Pavlov. I am kind of bad that I got the People cover and not the discreet cover because I ordered it literally the day before the discreet covers came out, but it's okay. It's just the discreet covers are so gorgeous. Like they're these watercolor landscapes. I'm actually in love with them. That's beside the point though. I'm really excited to get into this one. I'm pretty sure it is like small town friends to lovers. I think he's a firefighter, which like, okay. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I really honestly don't know a whole lot about it. Let me just read the blurb and come back to you. Oh my god, okay, literally the first line, he fights fires for a living, but the flames building between us may be too big to extinguish. T, 6 feet 4 inches. As a tall girl, hearing 6'4" is like, that's what you like to hear. Oh my god, best friend since kindergarten, bestie girl. Oh, he's a player and she's a relationship girly. Oh my god. Okay, so it sounds like she's like recently single and she like propositions him. This sounds so motherfucking good. I'm gonna have to read this like ASAP. Okay, after the excitement of Always Mine, holy shit, I can't wait to read that. I'm not usually a fan of Friends to Lovers, but that sounds like really good. Anyway, next up we have another sports romance. I know, I'm so predictable. This is Playing Hard to Get by Monica Murphy. This is actually another football romance, American football. I know nothing about it. I don't really want to know anything about it other than what is in books. But I'm really excited for this one nonetheless because it is by Monica Murphy, and we all know that I love Monica. I promise you not to talk about A Million Kisses right now, but I love Monica. I love her character development. She just does like, her writing just like scratches that itch for me, you know what I mean? So I'm really excited for this one. I'm pretty sure it's like, again, top college athlete, and I think he needs like tutoring, and so she's like the shy quiet girl, and it's like that trope can never go wrong for me. So I'm so excited to read this one. And so the dark romance begins. First up we have Hooked by Emily McIntyre. I actually went to a bookstore yesterday and picked this one up because I ordered Wretched with a gift card that I got for Christmas, and then I was talking to one of my friends and she was like, yeah, you kind of want to read the rest of the series before getting to Wretched so you can have the full experience. And I was like, oh, so I figured I better pick up Hooked. I'm not planning on reading Scarred because it doesn't sound like my kind of thing. Like, I read the blurb in the bookstore yesterday and it's just like, doesn't sound like I would enjoy it. But this one, I'm pretty sure it's like a mafia-esque retelling of Peter Pan, which I know nothing about Peter Pan either, so this is gonna be a really interesting one for me. I am looking forward to it though. I don't know, how many pages is it? It's kind of short. It's only just over 300 pages. Damn, that's good. And the writing, kind of big. I'm looking forward to this one. I think I am looking forward to Wretched more though, because like the heroine in that just sounds like such a badass and I want to meet her so bad. Okay, next up we have a wildly anticipated read for me. I'm a little bit terrified of this book, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit scared of it. Not just because of the hype, but because of like all the trigger warnings, and like I don't think I really have that many triggers, but this book, it scares me. And if you haven't guessed what it is yet, this is Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. I'm really scared for this. I honestly think I'll be okay, but I'm like still a bit petrified, also just because of there's so much hype on this book and like everyone seems to love it, so I'm hoping I'm gonna be one of those people. I'm still scared though. I did actually see, I saw Haley, H.D. Carlton, Haley. I saw she did like a commissioned artwork of Zaid. I saw it on her Instagram and oh my god, that man is so fine. I need to meet him so soon. Like I need him in my life, and like everything I've heard about him, he's kind of fucked up, but like he does it in a caring way, so it's like, it's okay, right? I also don't have the second book, so I'm a little bit concerned about the cliffhanger that I know is at the end of this one. And I have an inkling about what the cliffhanger is because I've seen TikToks and people don't know how to keep spoilers out of their TikToks, which is really annoying. But I think I sort of know what the plot twist is going to be in the cliffhanger. And I sort of like know how the second book goes as well, but like I'm still scared. Well, I just hope I love this one. Next we also have another hyped dark romance. This one might be one of the ones that I am like most excited for and that I like really want to get to this month if I can. This is Sinners Anonymous by Sketcher. I don't know how to say her first name. Every time I say it, I tell myself that I need to like Google it and then I just forget. But yeah, Sinners Anonymous, this one has been blowing up on TikTok recently and also like Instagram. Fun fact, I actually deleted TikTok because that app takes up too much of my brain space. Like I will sit on TikTok for like 4 hours a day and have no regrets about it. Well, I do have regrets about it, that's why I deleted the app, but it means that I'm not like up to date with book talk anymore. But I know this one, like before I left, this one was popping off, and of course I had to invest in it. I'm pretty sure this one is a mafia as well, or at least has mafia aspects. I read like the first page and it seems like it does, so I'm really looking forward to it. Like, oh my god, I want to get to it so soon. And I've also heard really good things about, is it like the second one, the one with, I think it's the second one with like Rafe, is that his name? Yeah, the one with Rafe, because Angela's in this one. Okay, the one with Rafe, I'm looking forward to that one because that's like the one that's getting the most hype, so I'm excited to like get through this one and get to that one. But I'm also excited for this one. I don't know, I know like nothing about it. All I know is that there's like a hotline people can call and like confess their sins or something, but I don't even know if that's right. Like I'm just taking a guess. Very excited for it though. Can't wait to read this one. Okay, next up is a very highly anticipated read for me. I feel like all of these are kind of highly anticipated, but like this one more so. This is by Virtue I Fall by Virtue I Fall by Cora Riley. Listen, I I haven't liked Cora's past 3 releases from this like world, so I'm a bit scared to continue it, but I've heard that she kind of like regains her momentum, regains her like good storytelling in the Mafia world with this book and also the next book in the series. With that roundabout way of saying that, I've heard this one's good and kind of like picks up the story again. I am hoping above all else that it doesn't disappoint me because I just want a solid Cora read, and I think this could be it for me because it is a bodyguard romance, which you can never go wrong with that. I don't care. Something I'm a sucker for. I'm a sucker for forced proximity and also like forbidden romance. So like bodyguard romance, it's just like the perfect catalyst for all of my favorite tropes. So I'm definitely looking forward to this one. And I also, little spoiler, I read the first couple of pages and he drives Camaro, and nobody knows this about me, but my dream car is like a Chevy Camaro. Like I know this man's hot. I know he's hot. Okay, next up is not like necessarily a dark romance, but it does deal with heavier topics. It is Longshot by Kennedy Ryan. I don't know much about this one at all. I know it deals with like a lot of mental health stuff. I think there's cheating in it. I feel like I've seen that somewhere in a trigger warning list. That's going to be interesting because I have not read many books with cheating in them. The only one I've read is like Bound by Honor. So this is going to be interesting for me. I know it's a sports romance, basketball romance. That's kind of it. Let me read the blurb again and then like keep talking. Oh, Forbidden Love. I kissed the prince and he turned into a fraud. Oh, so she's like still in a relationship with her Mr. Ugly Frog. And he comes along and joins the MVA and he's a bit of her. Okay, all right, I can get down with that. I'm fine with cheating if it's like that way and not if it's like on each other. I feel like that makes sense, like not when it's the hero and heroine, but like when it's... Anyway, I'm excited for this one. That's like, the blurb honestly didn't give me that much, and I've heard Kennedy Ryan's writing is like absolutely amazing, beautiful, so I'm very keen to get in and experience that. I can't wait. And last but not least on my very ambitious January TBR is my current read. I actually only really started this one yesterday. I've read like 2 chapters and that's it. This is The Heir by Sophie Lark. Yes, I'm finally starting the Kingmaker series. This series has been like built up for me so much. The whole reason I read Brutal Birthright was so that I could get to this series. So very excited to finally be starting it, although I will say Leo's kind of cocky, kind of too egotistical for me, so I'm a little bit like, not my vibe. Although I know Dean, I don't know which one's the love interest. I don't know which one is the like male main character or hero in this book. So I'm like, is it Leo? Is it Dean? I don't know. I have a feeling it's Dean because otherwise it's a bit weird. But Dean's like also not my favorite yet. So we're gonna see how we go. Anna is also like also not my favorite. So yeah, but I am only 2 chapters in. So I have hope, I have faith that they will improve because I love like every other one of Sophie's characters. So I know this is gonna like go fine and I probably will end up loving it. But anyway, yeah, I don't really have much else to say on this book because I don't know what it's about. I'm so bad. I always pick up books. I always go blind into books, which makes these sort of videos so hard because I just like talk about what I've heard and I've actually got like no idea what's going on in the book. You know what? I'll read the blurb. Wait. Oh. Okay, so the blurb, synopsis, whatever you want to call it, is in Leo's point of view, but the last sentence is about Dean. He plans on taking everything from me, starting with Anna. I'm down with that. The way I just didn't know that, like I didn't know who the hero was. I'm looking forward to that. I hope it's good, although I'm like so concerned because all the characters are so egotistical and I don't like when characters are cocky and have a massive ego. So we're gonna see how we go. But I'm only 2 chapters in, so like my opinion cannot be fully fledged, fully formed yet. I'm excited for this nonetheless. Okay, and here we have my very ambitious January TBR. I really don't think I'm gonna get through all these books in January, although I'm thinking of starting maybe one of the contemporary romances while I'm reading The Heir so that I can like tandem read them and so I won't be bored because I can feel a book slump coming on, I'm gonna be totally honest, which is also not great for this month's TBR. I'm probably gonna only read like 1 or 2 books. It's okay, I'll be okay. But yeah, here are my 11 books on my January TBR. I'm obviously looking forward to reading all of them. I cannot wait to broaden my horizons with some new dark romance. I'm really looking forward to that. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's little chaotic video. I'm really looking forward to creating more content into this year and reading so many more books and accomplishing so many more like book related goals. I am honestly really looking forward to just kind of bettering myself on YouTube, really just like keeping up up to date on my Instagram, actually trying to post more regularly. I also want to try and keep like a good schedule going on YouTube, like maybe a video a week. Yeah, I don't know, that's kind of it from me for today. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you would want. Thanks so much for watching for like the third time as per usual, and I'll see you next time. Bye.